what's up? BigHerc916, positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. You know, sometimes I'm looking at social media, I'm just kind of vegging out, and I stumbled upon this Kendra G post, and this female, right? They're talking about dating, and the podcast, I guess, is called Kendra G Singles. The dating app. I don't even I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. Just check this out and let me know what you guys think.
Okay, you know they gotta talk about your bonnet. You don't care?
Huh? No.
Okay.
Because they're going to take me as I am.
They're gonna okay, what's your name?
My name is Tish. I'm from Illinois.
What you do for a living?
I'm an escort. What?
So you get paid to have sex with men?
Correct.
What you calling me for? You already got a pool of men to choose
No,
from.
listen. But I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, I just want to, you know, one friend, that's it.
So the men you sleeping with, they can't be your friend?
I mean, they okay, you know, they already occupied, they are married and stuff like that, you know, so.
Well, let me ask you, have you ever had a boyfriend while you've been an escort?
I have, of course, I have 11 kids.
11 kids. And you're an escort. You're talking to a woman in regards to helping find a boyfriend because you want one man, a friend. You got a bonnet on your hair. Your body, it doesn't look like you can see too much, but it's probably best that you didn't see too much. But who do you think you're going to hook up with? You got 11 kids. You think you're going to find a guy who's going to want to take on 11 kids? That's a basketball team. What were you thinking? Why didn't you put a stop on that thing? Wow. I feel sorry for you guys out there if this is what's going on in the dating world. I know this isn't everybody, but this one I had to put it out there just because, I mean, she put it out there and I couldn't believe when I heard it.
Are you being honest?
I'm being very honest with you. Yeah.
How many baby daddies do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, so you couldn't be with any of those men?
No, because he's a mess. He was toxic, my first baby daddy.
She's got a daughter that's 14 with a 2-year-old. Where is that guy? He should be in prison. 14 years old with a 2-year-old? Is this the generation coming up right now? Is this what's out there? I mean, I know this isn't an isolated situation, but what is this? This is like what's his name? Maury Povich or something. One of those crazy talk shows from back in the day, man. This is reality.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 14 years old with a 2-year-old. And
Your 14-year-old daughter has a 2-year-old daughter?
yeah. A 2-year-old son.
A 2-year-old son.
Yeah.
So your daughter got pregnant at 11?
Yeah, she got pregnant at 11 and had her baby at 12. Correct.
Did she get pregnant by a boy her age?
Yes.
Tish, here's the deal. You're being authentic with me, right?
I'm being very authentic with you.
This is a lot, and you already know this space. So are you ready for the conversation that's going to be had around you?
Yeah.
So these are the questions I ask everyone, right? And when you say the amount of kids, the next question is, how old are they?
Oh my gosh, you want all my kids' ages?
Yes.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and I have a 1-year-old.
So the 1-year-old, and this is by two men.
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
No.
And why you not with the 1-year-old dad again?
What you talking about? The one with the 10 kids?
One dude she had 10 kids with, but he didn't want to wife her up. 10 kids, man. And then some dude came behind that and he dropped one in her. 11 kids, 2 baby daddies. And she's out there slanging her thing. And her kids are watching her do this. And it's obvious that it's impacted them because her daughter got pregnant at a very young age. this this kind of lifestyle, man, these women that are in situations like this, the kids they're raising, I don't think they have a chance in the world, man, unless somehow somebody steps in and maybe takes some of the kids and helps out to give them an opportunity to really do something and and be able to get the attention they need. Because when you have a child back to back every year, each child is at a certain stage in development and growth. Those kids need so much parent time in order to develop with certain qualities and characteristics. I'm not saying kids can't develop without the attention, but it's necessary for kids if you want to be able to have these valued qualities, morals, lessons. You got to be able to spend time with your kids, and your kids are they're very perceptive. They're watching everything, behavior, and when they see that, that's also showing them that being a father, being a mother, certain behavior things, they're going to emulate as they get older. Because we're a product of our environment, man. What you're exposed to, you know, these characteristics you pick up, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters. And I'm not just riding on her. The dude who pumped out a kid every year, what were you thinking, man? You know it's hard enough taking care of 1 or 2 kids. 10 kids? He getting down like Little House on the Prairie, man. Like he got a whole farm to try to take care of, man. But 10 kids? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You know, I like I said, I don't really listen to stuff like this. I just sometimes when I'm eating my little lunch, I'll just scroll through and look at things to kind of entertain myself. But when I seen this, I'm like, let me hear what she's talking about. And I'm married, man. I'm not, you know, looking for any type of intimacy with, dating or anything like that. But I'm just curious because I get a lot of guys talking about what it's like dating. They're happy to be single. That the dating pool is horrible. That trying to find a woman is hard. And so I'm just curious. And when I hear little things, and I see some of the other channels, Fresh and Fit, and they have girls, OnlyFans girls, and all these different women talking about they want a quality man, a high valued man, but they're not bringing no value. The guy's got to make 6 figures. He's got to be over 6 foot. He's got to, live this certain type of house. He's got to drive a car, give him this and that, and take care of them. And then they expect him to take on all their kids in addition to that. Now, I had a stepdad, and he took on 3 kids, you know, handled business, mom got married, been married, 16, 30, I think 40, almost 40, almost 40 years, for maybe 38 something years, but been married, and I have another brother and sister, so there's 5 of us, but yeah, he had 2 kids with my mom, but to take on 10 kids, and she had actually 11 kids, for a guy to come and step up for that, and your profession is slanging your coochie. How does that make sense, man? And then you're putting yourself out here for everybody to hear your story. Do you not know what the internet's going to do when they hear all this, and you're putting it out there, and it's like you got kids and you're talking about, then you have you're telling your daughter's had a 2-year-old. I mean, when they study situations like this, it's a cycle, and you can almost pinpoint when certain things happen in that bloodline, in that family tree. You could trace it back to where it came from, and why it is where it's at. No structure there. Where's the direction? Where's the moral compass? I don't know, man. I've heard some stories, but this one right here it's pretty far out there, man. And to all you single men out there, I mean, taking on a woman who has one child is hard enough. To love that child, to be a father, stepfather, and to also share that responsibility with the real father. But 11 kids, man, I don't know. I think it's a wrap for old girl. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this video, man. Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500 million views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. This is my journey against all odds.